My name is Eric Ndaula. I am the Executive Director of Let's Work Uganda. Let's Work Uganda is a gay, bisexual, queer-led organization. It's basically an organization that works towards empowerment of gay, bisexual, and queer young men together with men of sex with men in Uganda. We do provide linkages to healthcare services, especially HIV prevention services, linkages to access to justice, and also we do work around economic empowerment, specifically for gay, bisexual, and queer young men, and also we do what we call innovations for human rights. Basically, it has always been a challenge given the societal attitudes, given the understanding, the homophobic analogies that come with the fact of being gay, bisexual, queer, or just probably a man having sex with another man. How do you even start narrating such a story, probably to your family or to your colleagues or anyone? So basically, the challenges are rooted in deep there. But the effects of that homophobia that manifests in different ways is that there is challenge in actually me personally accepting myself as a human being. I cannot accept myself as a human being because the society that I've grown up in understands or wants to make me feel like I'm an abomination naturally by virtue of me being gay, or naturally I'm supposed to feel like I'm less human than the rest of them. The effects of that further is the self-rejection I might receive, and that is an effect to my mental health. Mental health is one of the challenges that the LGBTQ community basically faces, specifically in regards to the fact of family rejections and the rejections that come along with your sexuality and your gender identity or your sexual characteristics. People get anxiety, people get depression, people end up making suicide or having suicidal thoughts, and the worst case scenario is that there's nowhere you could run to. You could not run to your mother. Probably your sister who's straight could run to the mother and talk to her about the challenges they're going through. What about you, who's probably a lesbian woman, and you cannot actually run to your family to speak to them? And those are the challenges. That's just at home and within you. When you go out in the world, it's even more cruel. You could actually end up being killed. At Let's Work Uganda, our mandate is basically with gay, bisexual, queer young men, but also focus on mostly those who are living in urban slums within Kampala. What we realized within our work is that most of these people are rendered homeless because of their sexuality. So one of the interventions that we have at Let's Work Uganda is providing a shelter for the homeless gay, bisexual, and queer young men, specifically to have a platform where they can actually celebrate who they are, but also have a platform and a chance to live, to a dignified life. Because some people will probably tell you that as long as you're alive, you don't need anything. But guess what? I need to celebrate a dignified life, and that also comes with economic empowerment. So part of our interventions also we have a project called Jumpstart, and specifically this enriches people with skills like fashion and design. We also enrich people with skills in art and design, but specifically to make them have the skills that they could actually economically empower themselves in there. But in regards to access to health, there have been interventions by different partners to make it better for LGBT people to actually access these services. But we have also seen that a lot of LGBT people do not go for these services. Specifically, they do not know where exactly these services are, and they are not sure that these services are friendly. So we came up with a mobile application called Care, and specifically, it just links the already existing healthcare services that are guaranteed friendly to the LGBTQ person who probably does not know any peer or does not know any doctor or any facility that could be friendly to them. But inside there, we also do a lot of human rights awareness and human rights promotion, specifically working with people or legal minds like Human Rights Awareness and Promotion Forum to train peers and also to train paralegals that are going to make it easier for people to access justice or to access health in that regard. My recommendations are, first of all, to everybody there who's actually homophobic, one thing I could tell you is that it's not useful. It is negative energy. You are just wasting your time. Equally, for whoever who's listening to me, and probably you are in the closet, the most important thing is to know who you are. And when you know who you are, don't let any negativity around you try to make you feel less of human. But as you're doing so, as you're being who you are, remember that Uganda is still homophobic. You need to cater for your security. So be safe, but also be you in that regard. Thank you so much.